veil is now open as we enter the world of the living dead. I've already made that sacrifice. Welcome to Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul, your host. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, today we've got a really great video for you guys, or I've got a really great video for you guys. It's been a while since I've been able to do a punk hardcore, goth industrial, EBM, cold wave type of video. Well, I got one here for you guys. I've got shit that's been sitting here for the last several weeks into the last couple of months, and it is now time to showcase. All right, guys, let's start with, I got all sorts of stuff. I got some records, tapes, 7-inchers, patches. Let's get to it, man. Thanks for tuning in to Creepy Ghoul Vision. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for liking what I do, because this is what I do, and this is the real me. Let's do it. Let's start off with the punk hardcore segment of the show. Okay, so let's start off with some cassettes. Here we go, right here. Troops of Tomorrow. I already have this on cassette, this reissue cassette. I don't believe I have the original from the old days. However, I do have it on all the original formats from the old days, with the exception of cassette, I think. But anyways, Radiation, is it Radiation? Yeah, it's Radiation. Has reissued some of the early exploited discography, and Punk's Not Dead, and then Troops of Tomorrow. So I got another copy of Troops of Tomorrow on cassette from this place right here, Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop here in Toronto, or Tokondo, Terrible, Canada. If you're ever in Toronto, I've said it before and I will continue to say it, you do not leave this city without visiting Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. Trust me on this one, man. 100%, 2 fingers in the air, punk rock coming at you on Creepy Ghoul Vision. Great fucking album, The Exploited, Troops of Tomorrow. One of my favorites, actually. I like it even that much better than Punk's Not Dead. So I did want to have a second copy of it, and it was decently priced at $10. I mean, fuck, man. Anyhow, I said in one of my last videos too that cassettes, they're talking about this cassette revival bullshit, just like they talk about this whole record revival bullshit. Within the underground, you know, sex, S-E-C-T-S, sex, you know, records, cassettes, like, shit never went away. That's the thing. The underground musics were always pressing records, 7-inchers, putting out cassettes and stuff like that. It was just the mainstream, right? And I'm assuming that's what they mean. I guess. I don't know. Because this world is filled with sheep, like that front of that like the cover of that Minor Threat EP, Out of Step. Anyhow, let's get on with it. After the Bombs, 7-incher. I don't even know if I have this. If I do, I don't really care. Great shit, man. Hard to find anything by these guys. The long defunct Montreal, Quebec, Canada band, female vocals. If you like Sacrilege UK, seriously, you're gonna love After the Bombs. They have a very minimal discography made up of 7-inchers and a cassette. A couple of 7-inchers and a cassette. Check them out. After the Bombs, very extremely reminiscent of Sacrilege UK. Not Sacrilege BC, but UK. Female vocals, sounds almost like her. Anyhow, another score from Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. It's this, I bought this on a whim, okay? Not sure if you know what it is. I didn't know what it is until I listened to it at the shop. it's a project, one-man band project called Evil Tree. Tree, tree, like the tree that grows out of the ground. Evil Tree. And the album is called, or the demo is called, Moon Maniac. I fucking love that. Riding the wings of a skull. Now this crosses over between punk and metal, but mostly on the darker, like very dark punk hardcore, fuzzy, scuzzy, trashy, borderlining punk and metal. Really nice crossover here. Dark and dingy. Dirty as fuck. Really great stuff here. Apparently this guy, I don't know his name, it's Drew Owen or something, I think so. He's been in a few other projects. There's not too much on him with regards to this band here, but it is a one-man band. I highly recommend it. Evil Tree, Moon Maniac 12-inch. There you go, right there. Check it out. You might like it. Dark, crusty, dingy, dirty. Not for untrained ears, as I like to say. Okay, what do we got here? We got an Italian. This one here, look at that, eh? I didn't even notice that little devil drinking a glass of red until after I bought it. I don't know. I like trying wines from all over the world. This one's from Italy. It's a 12%. Ideal with grilled meats, pasta, and hard cheeses. Incredibly smooth and versatile. Versatile, you ain't kidding. This is Boston, not LA. Yeah. So, Chris from Vinegar Syndrome, Toronto. Now, here it is again. I can't stop saying this, man. If you guys are ever in Toronto, you need to visit the Vinegar Syndrome retail shop here in Toronto. Upstairs, it's Blu-rays as far as the eye can see, VHS, DVDs, but downstairs, records. They even have a punk a goth industrial section next to their punk rock section, next to their metal section, and whatnot. He ordered, Chris, thank you, Chris ordered me one of these. Got one for himself too. Jerry's Kids. This was top of my list. Uncontrollable. This is Boston, not LA sessions. This is the complete Jerry's Kids. This is this is Boston, not LA sessions. The one you hear on the comp, this is Boston, not LA, isn't complete. This is complete right here. It's got fucking everything. It's got the FM radio broadcast from 83, the complete Boston, not LA sessions from 82. Is This My World demos 83. How the fuck are you ever gonna go wrong, honestly? If you don't get this, you're a fucking idiot. And you know it. One of my all-time favorite punk hardcore bands, whatever you want to call them. I mean, I don't know, crustcore, metalcore. I call them punk hardcore. To me, this is a punk hardcore band. Noisecore, whatever. The Mighty Septic Death. This is a bootleg from, I don't know what year or where it's from, but I do have the original of this, and my original is pretty much complete. It's got all the flyers and the whatevers in them and stuff. But Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop had this decently priced at $39, and I figure any Septic Death does not come around on any format whatsoever. And I figured, you know what? Let me just get a boot of it. This will be my new playing copy here of this fucking masterpiece of an album. Now that I have the attention. Yeah, really great shit. One of my favorite tracks on this is Terror Rain. Yeah, Terror Rain. I would love to cover that song. Oh yeah. Sweat of a Nightmare, Control Advantage. Actually, no, funny enough, it was the white cover. My mistake, my error. It was Now That I Have the Attention, What Do I Do With It? Fuck, man, there's been so much variations of it. But yeah, Terror Rain is one of my favorite Septic Death songs on here. God, we've got Quit off the Thrasher Skate Rock Volume 5. Yeah, fuck. Another one of my favorite Septic Death songs is Forest of Megalomania. Yeah. Fucking the guitar, the intro in that is just creepy as hell. The mighty Septic Death coming at you. Yeah, anything by Septic Death that I find, I would probably get if it's decently priced, even if it's a boot, because I mean, I love Septic Death, man. 100%, 2 fingers in the air, skate rock. Remember back in the day, I was reading Thrasher in the 80s. I used to love reading Pusshead's Puss Zone article pages in Thrasher. I always used to try to copy his art when I was in school, draw his skulls the way he does and shit, but yeah. Anyhow, now we are going to head over to New York City. Okay, New York City. Here we have Youth of Today demos and Gorilla Biscuits demos right here. I got these from Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. There you go, right there. We believe the same things. Demos and rare tracks, 86 to 89. That's what I'm talking about right there. Gorilla Biscuits coming at you. This album is loaded. Lots of great stuff on here. Oh, burping up the red. Here we have one of the things were on my wish list on a few sites, but thankfully Emissions got it in, was this Youth of Today demos. These were the Dawn Fury demos from 86. Then they've got a session live CBGB's 85. And again, lots of great stuff on here, man, I'm telling you. One of my favorite Youth of Today albums is We're Not in This Alone. Great fucking album. So still, we're still in New York City here. We're not leaving New York City just yet. Here we have some records I already have. So this one here, I wanted to get this one again as a plain copy. I know I sound stupid. You might think I sound stupid. I'm just this crazy fucking record collector. Or a collector of all things. I'm nuts. I'm cuckoo. I'm totally nuts, like the Psycho Stick board. The Vision Streetwear Psycho Stick. Totally nuts. Anyhow, these are some wicked fucking recordings right here. These were the Static Age demos and outtakes right here. I already have this. I've got the first pressing of this. This, I believe, would be a second pressing. You know how I know that? I'll tell you how I know that. Because the first pressing had a hype sticker on the album itself. I don't have time. I'd pull it out for you and show you. But yeah, so this was going to serve as an actual turntable copy right here. I believe that there's something very special, or there will be something very special about this Misfits boot right here. You just wait and see. All right, and this one here, this is my second, I think this is my second or third? I think it's my second copy. No, it's my second copy. I've got a first pressing of it. This from what we kind of sort of speculate would be a second copy, because the first copies of this sold out like hotcakes all over the fucking planet. Dave from Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop was telling me that this was his best-selling record, and it's sold out like hotcakes. These are not even on the in the box set. This has got to be one of the most sought-after Misfits boots of our time in this day and age right here. Original bootlegs at that. This we're speculating to be a repress, which is fine and all, because I'll pop this open and this will be my turntable copy as well. Studio outtakes, 78 to 79. Fucking, I'll tell you which songs I love on here. I love In the Doorway. In the Doorway, when I first heard that, when Static Age first came out, it was back in 97. I picked up a copy when we had Tower Records down here. I got it on LP and CD. I think my LP's still sealed up there. I'll never forget the first time I'd ever heard In the Doorway. That was probably the first time anybody's ever heard In the Doorway. That's got to be one of the most darkest, chilling songs ever recorded. Holy fuck. I get goosebumps every time I see it. Look at these. Look at that. My hair is standing up right now. You can see it, because I'm wearing a short sleeve trench coat. Where the fuck are you ever gonna find a short sleeve trench? Tell me, right now. You're not gonna. It shows off the gloves quite well. Don't you think? Look at that. Very fashionable. Right. Got my Joy Division metal pin right there. Anyhow, yeah, so this will be my playing copy right here. Honestly, if you don't have this yet, I don't want to say it, but you're a fucking idiot. I'm serious. You need to grab this. Of all Misfits boots, get this. Some way, somehow. You can get it online. I think Puke and Vomit still has copies of it, maybe. But yeah. My punk rock shop down here in Missions, I think, sold out again, probably. Okay, so we're still in New York City here. Okay? Again, from Emissions Punk Rock Record Shop. We have the Who Killed Marilyn picture disc. 12-inch picture disc right here. This is a beautiful picture disc, and to be quite honest with you, I probably will not open it. As hot as it is, I'm like, I got a million and one things to say about this release, this re-release of Who Killed Marilyn. To be quite honest with you, I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off at it. It's bittersweet, really. Like, I want it on every format. The versions. Both versions. Side A is the original versions of the Who Killed Marilyn 7-incher. Side B is the remix version of those songs as well that Glenn did with some metal dude. I don't know. Anyhow, it's a start. I got the picture disc. I'm trying to find the LP. I don't really give a shit what color it is. There's like 20 million different colored records of the LP. I don't really care. And then there's the CD, and then there's a limited edition cassette that was, I think, only 300 made or something like that. I'm trying to get it on all formats, but they're fucking pricey as fuck. Thank you, Cleopatra. Like, really? Come on, man. Between Glenn and Cleopatra, like, what the fuck? But yeah, one of my mottos as a collector of anything, if you're willing to wait, it'll come around. Simple as that. I'm doing some price shopping right now for all three formats. Whatever, we'll figure it out. And so we're about to leave New York City, but not without showing this LP right here, this double LP, The Lost Tracks of Danzig. Now I have the original CD of this, and it comes in like, what do you call it, an A5, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, really fucking great recordings here, I gotta say. Really hard to tell if this is a boot or an official release. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a boot because, but then again, I can see Glenn putting this out. However, with the way things are going, if he does put it out, it'll probably come out of Cleopatra, the Cleopatra label. But anyhow, it's a boot. It's a very extremely well done boot, made in Poland. Thank you, all you Polish motherfuckers. Great fucking recordings right here. I haven't even opened any of these yet. I just haven't had the time. But yeah, the Lost Track. I can recommend this. The Lost Tracks of Danzig from all the early mid eras. Really great stuff. Okay, so that concludes the punk hardcore segment of the show. Up next is the Goth industrial EBM cold wave segment of the show. But now, a word from our sponsors.
I think I'm in shock! I'm in shock! Somebody throw a blanket over me!
I'm back. Now for our industrial part of the show. Here in the mix we've got some Alien Sex Fiend coming at you on Creepy Ghoul Vision. This one was on my wish list at, I think, Juno Records for like quite some time till it got sold out. I managed to find it down here in Toronto at a really fucking cool record shop, book shop, whatever shop called Pandemonium Records. Here's their credentials right there. If you're ever in Toronto, you need to check out Pandemonium Records. It's a book emporium, a record emporium. They got DVDs, they got Blu-rays, they got some cassettes, they got CDs. It's mostly books and records, man. Every genre imaginable. I managed to find this. This is a 300 press, by the way, which is why it was so pricey. Alien Sex Theme, the singles 83 to 85. Not all of them, just a selected, hand-picked few from the Radiation label right there. Radiation reissues, they're called, sorry. Radiation reissues. Love me some Alien Sex Fiend right here. I heard that they came to Toronto back in the early or the mid-80s. I was too young to probably go to that show, and plus I didn't know about them until later. I didn't know about Alien Sex Fiend probably till the late 80s or even early 90s, I think. I can't remember, but it doesn't really matter at this point. But there it is right there. This is a really cool record right here. Amazing artwork. Look at that, eh? And I'm really happy to have this in the old collection right here. If you guys haven't checked out my Alien Sex Fiend ASF box set unboxing, check it out. I posted it like several weeks back. It's on the channel. Check it out. It's a really fucking sick box set. Alien Sex Fiend. Yeah, the singles 83 to 85. A band that needs no introduction, really. Oh, fuck. Here it is right here. Man, I never ever thought that I would ever see this in the flesh. This has been, I've wanted to order this now for like quite some time. It is hefty. Like, the price tag is very hefty. But I found it down here once again at Pandemonium Books and Records for a decent fucking price. Double LP with an array of bonus tracks that you didn't get on the CD. There it is right there. Ministry 12-inch singles. I really fucking loved this when it came out. I got the CD. The versions of Halloween, fucking amazing. But there it is right there, spanning over 2 LPs, A, B, C, D, and we've got tons of bonus tracks on this, unreleased bonus tracks and whatnot. Holy fuck. Really great stuff, guys. If you can get your hands on this, Ministry I don't care for in this day and age, I'll be quite honest. I think for me, the last good Ministry album probably would have been Psalm 69. Fuck, what came after Psalm 69? I don't remember. But I remember, yeah, I remember liking everything up to Psalm 69. Still a good album, but yeah, I wasn't too fond of anything that came after that. The sound had really changed. But there it is right there, the very rare and hard to find on LP, double LP, the Ministry 12-inch singles. Fucking really happy to have this. Limited edition silver LPs. I don't even care, really. But yeah, 55 bucks, well and worth it. And put out on Cleopatra, surprisingly enough. Wow. Yeah, every day is Halloween. I saw Ministry play back many years ago here when they played with the Thrill Kill Cult. And who else played that show? I don't remember, but I remembered liking the Thrill Kill Cult set more so than I like the Ministry set. Love the Thrill Kill Cult. Okay, that concludes the industrial part of the show. Up next, we have the goth rock EBM coldwave part of the show. Stay tuned. So the first step of putting on black goth eyeliner is...
I already did that bit. I'm just doing my eyeshadow now.
Oh my god, he put on his sunglasses. Oh, I'm so goth. With my sunglasses indoors, and my Christian Death bottle of red. Every time I go into the Vinegar Syndrome Toronto store, Chris never ceases to amaze me. He's always bringing in new shit into the store. Like new, like, goth stuff, punk stuff, pins, patches, fucking records, you name it. I recently got this amazing, cool, simple, straightforward, right to the point, Joy Division embroidered patch. They're only $6, man. Seriously. Very extremely well done. That'll probably go on one of these jackets right here. I don't know. I got so many patches and pins. I gotta figure shit out. Yeah, Joy Division, a very moody band. Rest in peace, Ian Curtis. Would you guys stop? Not you guys, but would they fucking stop reissuing and reissuing and reissuing and reissuing Unknown Pleasures? Holy fuck, how many versions, how many pressings of that do we... I get they're keeping it pressed, I get it, but like, geez. Oh, and Love Will Tear Us Apart. Like, is that the only fucking single Joy Division ever had? They keep repressing the single Love Will Tear Us Apart. This version, that version, this version. Never mind Unknown Pleasures. Just, holy fuck, enough with the love will tear us apart again. Again, from the mighty Vinegar Syndrome basement in Toronto, or Taekwondo on terrible Canada. Thank you very much, Chris, for getting these for me. Amazingly priced, holy fuck, at $30 a pop. Jeez, thank you very much. Anywhere I've looked for these fucking demos, they've been minimum 31 US and up, US or Euro. Chris from Vinegar Syndrome priced these new records at $30 fucking Canadian. Thank you very much for making shit affordable and not being such a money-grubbing capitalist like they all are on fucking Discogs. There it is right there, the Sisters of Mercy, Demos and Rarities, Volume 1. There's the back of it right there. And the Sisters of Mercy, Demos and Rarities, Volume 2 album right there. There you go. I got about 100 Sisters of Mercy records in my collection right now. It's ridiculous. Now, let's talk about a genre called coldwave, and I'm going to be completely honest and straight up. You know, this whole coldwave thing, I recently just got into this whole coldwave genre not too long ago. I've always heard the term cold wave, dark wave, cold wave, this wave, that wave. I never thought anything of it. What popped into my head was rave, R-A-V-E, rave. I don't know why, but ravers and that whole rave scene back in the 90s and the 2000s made me want to fucking vomit. Those fucking kids made me want to fucking vomit with their fucking fake freaking colored dreads and their garbage bag clothes or some shit. That whole scene should not have even been. Like, that was just bullshit. Anyhow, getting off topic. Cold Wave. Thanks to this amazing compilation, this horror synth giallo compilation I discovered on YouTube a while back. I discovered several bands through that compilation. And I've always said that compilations are the way to go, man. I got into so much music when I was younger through compilations. Black metal, punk rock, whatever. So, I discovered this band, which you might already know, called Lebanon Hanover. I regret not getting into that, not knowing about this band over 10 years ago. Because from what I understand, they played fucking Toronto. They played Toronto about a handful of years ago. I would have loved to have seen them. Fuck. So, let me tell you something. When I get into something, doesn't matter what it is, I really get into something. I tell you right now. I got all the fucking Lebanon, Hanover records that I could find, which is all of them. I like all of them. I listen to all of them online. I'm like, fuck, man. I like this one, that one. I got all the LPs right here, and I'm gonna show them to you. In no particular order, actually. Let me try to put it in this order here. Here's the first Lebanon, Hanover album right here. Let me put that down. This is a fucking sick album. Like, if you know it, then you know what I'm talking about. The world is getting colder. No fucking shit. There it is right there. She is fucking hot. This, you thought Joy Division was a moody band. Oh no. No. No offense to Joy Division. Honestly, this is a fucking moody band beyond belief. In such a beautiful way. First Lebanon, Hanover, right there. I can't get sick of listening to that. Let me try to put it in a certain order here. I believe this one here might be the second. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let Them Be Alien. Another great fucking album. Like, almost every track on this album delivers. Yeah, just very dark, moody, and just melancholy in such a beautiful way, in such a beautiful tone. Lebanon, Hanover, Let Them Be Alien. Fuck, I would have loved to have seen these guys, man. Watched so many videos on YouTube of these guys live and like whatnot. Here, I believe, is their third one. Correct me if I'm wrong once again. This one is called Why Not Just Be Solo. Am I right? No, sorry, my mistake. That one is Why Not Just Be Solo. I gotta take off the shades for a second, guys. Oh, Tomb for Two. Fuck, that's it. Tomb for Two. Amazing. There it is right there. This, one of the newest bands I've gotten into, next to another band I'm going to show you right here, or I should say project. But anyhow, here it is right here, Lebanon, Hanover, Why Not Just Be Solo. Another great fucking album. Like, seriously. Like, I've listened to all of these albums in its entirety, like, over 100 times or something like that. I just have it on some constant rotation here. I haven't done that with any band in, like, quite a while. So it kind of surprised me. And here's probably one of the most recent ones. Their most recent one I didn't get because, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't feeling it. But all these early mid ones are terrific. This one's called Besides the Abyss. That's right. Here it is right here. Besides the Abyss. Lebanon, Hanover, right there. Fuck. What a great fucking band. I can pass that on to you. I can recommend this band to you. Check out all those albums that I just showed you. Let me know what you think. You guys probably already know about this band, but I mean, better late than never. Hey, at least Creepy Ghoul doesn't listen to shit. Here is another band, two-person project that I got into not too long ago thanks to that compilation. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm actually going to put a link in the description box below to that fucking compilation on YouTube. This guy's channel is amazing. If you're into like old school, like say Italian hard, giallo, 80s synth, cold wave, dark wave, goth, industrial, you're going to need to check out this dude's channel. He makes all this shit himself. I'm going to put a link to that particular video that just grabbed me by the fucking balls. Here it is right here. Linea Aspera. Linea Aspera. I looked that up. It's some bone density joint disease condition thingy. This chick, Allison Lewis, is the vocalist of this band. She's done several other little projects and whatnot. Oh fuck, let me go back. Sorry, let me rewind the tape. Where did I get all these Lebanon Hanover records? I've been hunting for them. I found them like a few places. Quite pricey because they're hard to get. But I found this one amazing place that I've ordered from in the past. Great selection, great prices to Canada, great shipping, fast shipping. Fuck, I thought Hell's Headbangers delivered quickly to Canada. Oh man, these guys are just as good. It's called, the place is out of Denmark. It's called iMusic. iMusic.dk, as in the dead Kennedys. So iMusic.dk. You know what? I'll even put a description in the box below to this site. Music, movies, paraphernalia, shirts, you name it, man. This place is fucking amazing. The customer service is top fucking notch, man. I was talking with the dude. Top notch. Definitely order from these guys over and over again. So there's the, I don't know how well you're going to see it. You guys might already know about this place. But yeah, out of Denmark. Shipping's really good. Anyways, getting back to this one. Linnea Espira. Alison Lewis. You got to check out Alison Lewis. Holy crap. What a fucking hot chick. And that voice, man. That voice. I've never heard a voice as such. She's got some poise on stage. Holy fuck. And this is a hard fucking album to get right here. The first Linnea Espira album. Coldwave, moody, melancholy, synth, dark, really great shit. If I was DJing a fucking party, I would play some tracks off this album right here. And also Lebanon Hanover. Now, where did I get this album? I couldn't believe it either. At this place in Canada. Not too far from here. It's a place called Kingston, Ontario. Close to Montreal, in between Toronto and Montreal. There's Kingston, Ontario. And there's this independent place called Art Noise. It's an art supply shop that sells records, amongst other things. I couldn't believe it. And it was decently priced. Holy fuck. I paid like just over 45 bucks for this, less than 50. For what it is, it's worth it beyond belief. There it is right there, Art Noise. I would definitely order from these guys again. They don't have a large selection of records, but their selection of records is pretty quality. Art Noise out of Kingston, Ontario. Check them out. Really great shit, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. So Lebanon Hanover, Linnea Espira. Female vocals done the way that female vocals should be done, in my opinion. Just very dark, very moody, just really great shit. It's like the female Joy Division. Female Ian Curtis. Okay, so let's get into some stuff. I got a few more things here for you guys. I know I'm talking too much. Sometimes I just go off the hook. Anyhow, I have been looking for this for so long. Kaleidoscope by Susie. Like, seriously. This is one of the records at the top of my list. Where did I find it? I found it at the Vinegar Syndrome Toronto store. Holy fuck. An original copy. An early pressing of it on Polygram. Really great shape. Chris had it priced at, I think it was like 32 bucks. I didn't even hesitate. God, I would have paid 35 bucks for this. There you go right there. Really great fucking album, Kaleidoscope, and you know it. I like the first three Susie and the Banshees album, this being the third. I've got the other two on my list as well, but I really wanted Kaleidoscope. It's just a very moody album. Really great shit. Needs no introduction. You guys know what it's all about. And here's another one from Vinegar Syndrome Toronto basement. Susie and the Banshees. Chris got these in. These just came out a little while ago. It's the demo 77 to 78. And that's pretty much the spanning the first 2, 3, almost into the third album right there. Really happy to have that. A lot of the songs on here was from their punk rock era. Probably when Sid Vicious did vocals for them for a very short period of time until they kicked him out. I don't even think Sid's recordings were on this, to be honest, but anyhow, he didn't last very long in that band. No shit. But anyhow, Susie and the Banshees demos, 77 to 78, coming at you. Really great comp right there. Demos compile, all the 70s demos compiled onto one LP. That's terrific. This wine is terrific. I had thought I had had this on LP, but I didn't. I got so much Fields of the Nephilim, but I didn't have this one on LP. Here's the recent reissue of Elysium. Am I pronouncing it properly? Elysium. Great fucking goth rock album right here from the mighty Fields of the Nephilim. I first heard about these guys back in the 80s from the pages of Thrasher magazine. Just the name grabbed me by the balls, and I saw photos of them with the cowboy hats and the trench coats, and like just I was like, fuck yeah. This is the 30th anniversary edition, dark green LP, 180 gram, who cares, of Elysium. I've scored this at Pandemonium Records here in Toronto in their goth rock section. One of the very few places that would have a goth rock section and labeled goth rock, industrial, ambient, and whatnot. But yeah, Fields of the Nephilim, very underrated goth band. If you like Sisters of Mercy, The Wake, and bands as such, yeah, Fields of the Nephilim, really great fucking shit here. Carl McCoy, his voice is just like, really great stuff. And last but not least, last but not least, I'm going to show you this. And another score from Pandemonium Records here in Toronto. Do you know what it is? Have you heard of Diamanda Gallus? Back many years ago, a friend of mine got me into Diamanda Gallus. I'll tell you something right now if you don't already know. If you don't have trained ears, don't even bother. Don't even bother listening to anything this chick puts out. I'm telling you right now. Like she makes some black metal band, some raw, primitive, underground, early black metal band sound like I don't want to say it, but I mean, no offense, but that's how extreme and harsh this chick is. Diamanda Gallus. This is the newest album, I believe, from a couple years back, called Broken Gargoyles. It is the equivalent to what Eraserhead is. And you know what Eraserhead is? You know what Eraserhead is? I love it. Somebody said to me once, he goes, what's Eraserhead? What's it about? I said, what's it about? I'm like, it's a fucking nightmare is what it is. It's not what it's about. It's what it is. It's a nightmare. It's someone's fucking nightmare. Diamanda Gallus. Talk about uneasy listening. Talk about nerve-wracking. It'll make you cringe when you listen to this. You need to have trained ears. If you don't waste your time. Diamanda Gallus coming at you. You know what she's all about. She's a nut. Guys, thank you for watching Creepy Ghoul Vision. Thank you for your support to the channel. All the likes, the shares, and the subscriptions. Thank you very much for liking what I do. And maybe liking what I drink. Whoa. Records are falling. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You know what's coming up. stay weird.